Obviously crazy proud of our team. Obviously Northern's got a great team. They've had a great team for a decade. They're on a great run. They're already MAC champs or MAC whatever West, however they do it, I don't even know. Whatever, they're side champs, say 6 in a row. Their defense is, again, I really like Eastern's defense. I think Eastern really plays good defense. There's no one even close to their defense. I mean, there's no one. I mean, you watch week in, week out, and I'm not saying other teams don't have good defense. Their defense is head and shoulders above everybody. They've proved it all year. Best case scenario for us, we're going to win a low-scoring game. Best case scenario, kind of talking about going in. I know our offense has been our strength, and our defense been hanging in there. We were hoping to have Koenig play. We're so beat up on defense, and Koenig can't go. Played one series, tried, kind of did the Willis Reed. We knew he couldn't play. Went out there for one series just to kind of take the pressure off McWood. Puts us 6 starters down, and it's not just 6 starters. They're all on my – I had to redo my preseason, postseason MAC list because all the guys I had on the watch list that didn't play this year. It's my best players, and then it's some of my key backups. So I thought McWood was unbelievable. I thought the defense obviously hung in there all night. Northern had 212 yards rushing. It wasn't like you stuffed. No, we didn't stuff them. We hung on there. We hung on, and we found ways to get off the field. Obviously, we were good on third down. Obviously, they dropped a couple balls they probably could have caught, which might have changed, but it was a one-score game the whole way, and our offense battled. They didn't have – Northern's defense, as you guys know, watch them, they win the game for them. We didn't let them win the game. Now, they didn't give up nothing. I get it, and they played great. I'm not saying our offense played great, but we kept the ball moving forward, and we kept punting, we kept their offense on long fields, which was just as important as our defense playing. Also, it was kind of the recipe for success was try to play a tight, low-scoring game and hang in there and hopefully make a play. And obviously, Jaden Rucker-Furlow, length, you can't teach length. I didn't think he had any chance to play that ball. The next thing he picks and runs in the end zone and makes crazy play for a true freshman. So, hard-fought win. I don't think we necessarily outplayed him. I thought we hung in there. Obviously, we didn't outgain him. It was 369 to 201, so we didn't come close to outgaining. We just kind of hung in there and found a way to make a defensive play and win a really close game against a really, really, really strong MAC football team that hardly ever loses at home.
Coach Rucker-Furlow's a guy isn't even listed on your 2B.
Yes, but you blame him because he's been playing the last couple of weeks. So it's funny because Akron and he looked like a true freshman. It was a little scary. He went out there at Akron for very long, and we just kept saying, "Hey, this isn't high school. You can do this. You got talent, but we can't put you out there and you go a little bit. Oh my God, what's going on out here?" So he kept working. Then the last few weeks we've been working him in, and he kind of rotated 50-50 last week, and he kind of rotated 50-50 today, and. Our corner play has been getting better. We've been playing more guys and just kind of taking the pressure off everybody. So, but obviously he's a talented kid that we know. We got high hopes. We were hoping not to have to play him this year at all, but at least he stepped up and made a huge play and made a huge difference in a huge game for us.
Coach, there's obviously history between the two programs before this game, but now with the addition of the Mallory Cup, that was really important for both programs. What does it mean to win this game, sort of this inaugural?
It means a lot to us, a real lot. It means a lot to me. I got a ton of respect for Bill Mallory. Crazy great career. He's the greatest coach in Miami's history at Miami. All right, we have all these iconic coaches from Red Blake to you name it to Bo, and I'm not saying he has the greatest coaching career, but you look at what he did at Miami, it's not even close. They still want the Mallory years back, those 3 years where we lost 2 games and beat SEC teams in 3 bowls. And I remind the Mallory men that are still with us, it's probably not happening. What you guys did was almost unbelievable if I don't see it in the record books that happened. So his run, obviously he had a great run at Northern. Obviously he had an incredible run in Indiana. So means a lot to our program. Awesome idea to have this. Put his name, or how often do you have a coach at 2 teams in the same league and have success at 2 teams in the same league? And then we've been talking since the spring when he passed, toughness, grit, resolve, attention to detail. We're going to try to make Bill Mallory. I told his wife we're going to try to make her husband proud. I told his sons, we're going to try to make your dad. We're going to try. For 3 weeks, we weren't making him proud. We didn't play very good football the first 3 weeks. Were we trying? Yes, but we weren't playing very good football. And then since week 3, we've played good football. And I know we haven't won them all. We're 5-3, but my kids have prepared and competed and showed resolve and unrelenting. And I've never been on a team that has 8 guys missing on one side of the ball, and we have no backups. We have guys playing multiple positions, and everybody stuck together. No one's quit on each other. We've won high-scoring games. We've won low-scoring games. We've lost high-scoring games, but they've stuck together. And again, back-to-back OU, Northern, those two pretty good programs to beat back-to-back weeks.
Don't you seem like the difference of a good portion of the time is getting into the down and distance, long down and distance scenarios? Obviously, penalties help them or help your guys' cause in that case. But I mean, them facing second and 8, second.
Penalty didn't help us on the touchdown drive.
But them facing
When I was high-fiving guys coming off the field, and literally, I was past the numbers, high-fiving guys coming off the field, and here comes a flag, 40 yards away from the play. So, but it might have helped us in some others. It certainly didn't help us on their one scoring drive when we were off the field.
putting them in down and distance scenarios, what do you think you guys executed the best to get those?
Yeah, we stopped the run game enough. I know they ran. I mean, Harbison had 6.4 a carry. He's a beast. Their O-line's fantastic. Childers 4.4. That's probably pretty good against him, really. Jones had 7.5 a carry. We just, again, it's like they get a first down, and get a good run, and then we get them at least a 3rd and 5 or 6. It wasn't like just they weren't going right through us, but we weren't like stuffing them either. It was kind of a little bit give and take, and they didn't probably throw the ball efficiently on 3rd down like they usually do, and they've been throwing the ball more efficiently as the year's gone on. And like I said, they had a couple drops. I know that guys were open and they put it on them, and I know they had a couple overthrows. We had a couple times where we were really good position, defended really well too. So it was a little bit of everything on 3rd down. But you're right, the key was getting them out of those 3rd and 2s where they're pretty hard to stop. You just run the quarterback up the middle on Q power, and he gets a first down almost every time.
Everybody good? Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thanks.